I dream of world peace, where all beings can live life of ease. A world where there is no difference between the rich and poor, life being pleasant forevermore. I dream of world happiness, where there is no jealousy or selfishness. A world where greatness exists, where there is no fight, no risk. Yes, respected audience, it could just a dream, not reality. Because peace is not something you wish for. It is something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. Honorable Chief Guest and respected audience, Assalamu Alaikum. As you know, the topic of debate is peace, and I, Abbas, feeling honored to be the part of this debate. Before going in detail, I will just say peace is not the highest goal in life. It is the most fundamental requirement. Allah has blessed us with Islam that promotes peace. As its name suggests, the word Islam is derived from the Arabic word silm, that means peace. So it promotes peace and nullifies arrogance and violence on earth, as it clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran. Whoever killed a person, unless for assault or for corruption on the land, it would be as if he killed all mankind. And if anyone saved a life, it would be as if he saved the life of all mankind. And our Holy Prophet ﷺ said, the first matter concerning which the judgment will be passed on the day of judgment will be the bloodshed. At another place he said, you will not enter the paradise until you believe. You will not believe until you love each other. Shall I show you something that if you did, you would love each other? Spread peace among yourselves. So Islam basically trains a person to be peaceful, as peace cannot be enforced from outside. Its consequences of how we are within ourselves. Dear audience, peace begins in our heart, grows in our mind, and spreads through our action. But when we observe the world around us, it is full of terror, violence, and arrogance. The most vulnerable is the condition of Muslims. Whether you talk about Gaza or Kashmir, there is bloodshed everywhere. Our guide, a great leader, said, Kashmir is the jugular vein of Pakistan. Can a person survive with the continuous bloodshed from his jugular vein? No. How can Pakistan be peaceful without Kashmir? For a minute, dear audience, I want to draw your attention towards condition prevailing in Kashmir. To the worries of Kashmiri brothers, listening to the shot of bullets, fire sounds of explosion, screams of children, sighs of mother, and silenced voice of resistance against oppression. Mr. President, for more than 70 years, our fellow Muslims have been denied their right to be free. 70 years, Mr. President, and in these 70 years, they have made countless sacrifices. Countless mothers have lost their sons. Nevertheless, the struggle goes on. Blooded Kashmir, golden lanes of blood bathed, cover of woods, witness cries in dark, songs of birds, just the voice of mourns, everything veiled with the red deadlock, sun and sky filled with tears, woods and water stained with blood, land of widow, home of orphans, living graveyard for fathers. This is happening in Kashmir. The condition became the worst with the revoke of Article 370 in India. India has imposed first curfew in Kashmir, closing all the ways of life, depriving them from basic necessities of life, putting them to death. What they are aiming at? They just want Kashmir, not Kashmiris. They want a piece of land, not its people. What sort of so-called secular state they are? They try to oppress them for 70 years, but they can't control their voice. So they are using troops in Kashmir because they are losing the heart and mind. It is just like treating cancer with discipline. Mr. President, we need to revive our conscience, awake our senses, and follow the call to action. Kashmir will never be free unless the Kashmir dispute is voiced well in international community, unless the world comes to know the cruelty of so-called democratic India in Kashmir, unless we are united, unless we are devoted. So we all are gathered here to address United Nations, to take some solid steps to resolve this prolonged issue. Thank you.